Hi, this is Liz. I wanted to do a little travel series because my family is going on a vacation, yay, this summer. And we are going on the Hilton Grand Vacations. We went to Las Vegas last year to a timeshare thing, and we weren't going to buy anything, and then we ended up buying this little package. I honestly cannot remember how much it was, but we had 18 months to use it, and the 18 months expires, I should say. During a time which would be really busy and difficult to go away because I'll be involved in my final school projects, so we decided to go this summer. And we wanted to go to Hawaii and on Oahu, and we wanted to go here, but this place was booked up when we finally had our time. There were time frames when you could make the reservations, and the place that was here was not available, and so we were sent to, where is this place? Pardon me for murdering the name, but Hokulani Waikiki Hotel. And as you can see, I wrote down all sorts of things in my nice little purple personal file of facts, and I'm showing all this information because when I show this video, we'll already have gone, so I don't feel so bad showing everything. And once we had the room booked, I went kooky. So I have my little thing from the timeshare meeting we went to with all our confirmation stuff. Then we're members of AAA, so I went and got a tour book and some maps, and then I opened up the map and I went to town because I have a bunch of page markers, and these ones are actually from Daiso, and they're little arrows and the little narrow things, and I don't have them on me, I'd show you. But as you can see, this is Honolulu, and I marked off places that I want to go to, some restaurants and shaved ice places, because Hawaii is all about the shaved ice, not shaved ice, which I found out. So what I did here was I got the map, and there was some color coding, and I can't remember honestly the method of my madness, but I think the pink was like places and urban kind of areas, and then the blue areas were more not rural, but like hiking and state parks and that kind of thing. So let's try to lift this up. You can see I marked places to try to see where everything was, because we've never been there. None of us have ever gone to Oahu before, and to try to kind of try to plan out things. I wanted to have this map set out, so I haven't done it completely, but that was one thing I did. So once we booked it in January, March, then March. Then I went to town, got these maps, and I started working on our stuff. So we got a rental car. I wrote all the information, pickup time, drop off time, what we're supposed to have. And now that I have my travel information, I'm going to write the reservation numbers and the document, all the numbers, so that we have everything. I have everything on my phone. I also printed the copies of the email, which I have in a little folder that I'm going to bring, that I don't have with me, of course. And so for our flights, we are going on Delta, so I have our booking number. Once again, all our information, our travel agent person, who is my husband's parents' travel agent. She's pretty cool. And so you got our flight information there. We're going in and out of LAX, and we're lucky enough to get a direct flight. So I have the departure time, the arrival time, flight numbers, that kind of thing. Also have the email with all that information. And I went on the website and wrote down some items, like how much the check luggage is, the weight limit, size limits, that kind of stuff, how much you would pay if you went over. And I'm going to recheck this just to make sure there aren't any changes, because that's how I roll. Things to do before the day before we leave. So next Saturday, these are, or because I'm filming this the week before we're going, so like I said, I'm going to post this afterwards. So the day before, I'm going to do all these types of things. And another thing I did that really helped with planning was I had the number to the hotel, right there, and reservation, check-in time, check-out times, that kind of thing, what we have. And the one bad thing about this place that I wasn't so happy with, it being a timeshare, is that there's no self parking, one. Number two, you have to pay for valet $35 a day. You can go in and out as many times as you want, but you still have to pay this. So it's an extra $200+ for 8-day stay, which I was not super happy about, but is what is. So anyway, for questions. So when we booked our room and everything was set, I had some questions. If there's a laundry room. No, there is no laundry room in the hotel, but there are 2 washers and 2 dryers on every floor. You don't have to pay. They give you detergent and that kind of thing. So I was going to bring dryer sheets so that we could do laundry. Then that way we don't have to bring as many clothes. We don't have as many check luggages. You get the drift. I'm Asian. I like me some rice. They didn't have a rice cooker, but then I saw a YouTube video that said it does have a rice cooker in the room. So I will see, and I will make a video of the tour of our little room once we get there, which will be fun. Beach towels, because I didn't know if we should pack our own towels, and they do have them. And the man told us they were blue and white stripes. So you get free Wi-Fi. I don't know, I just circled no, but you just get a password when you check in. The valet, and yes, you have unlimited access. And the size of the fridge, I was wondering, because obviously if you're going on vacation, to pay for every meal, it's going to be expensive. So we're going to do some meals there. And it was a mini fridge. They said they didn't have a freezer, or there was no freezer, but in another video I saw there was a freezer. So there's some conflicting information. Once again, it's kind of irritating, but we'll see. We are going to do a little Costco run. I even have Costco mapped up on here in my little map. And what else did I put in here? So what I did, so I have the hotel, and I have little page flags. These are post-it notes. And I wrote names of places that I wanted to go to. And I need to still write some of restaurants that I want to go to, because on here I have the days that we're going to be there. So we're going to be there Sunday, June 22nd, all the way till Sunday, June 29th. And our flight leaves Honolulu at 9 in the evening. So I have when our flight leaves, when we have to return the car. And what I did first, before these flags, was I was writing things down, and then I crossed things out because I was writing in pen. And then writing in pencil, you erase it, and then when after so many times erasing things, it doesn't erase completely. So I figured out I'm going to use these green ones that I don't use for school, really, and just write places. There's not really any color coding going on here. And the nice thing is you could move things day to day. So we have an idea. Some things are set in stone, like we are going to see the USS Arizona. We have our Hilton preview, we have to go to that. And we have our luau that we're going to, since my husband and I have been to a luau, but our kids haven't, and my mother hasn't. Oh goodness. So we're gonna go see that. And everything else we could, if we decide we don't want to go snorkeling this day and want to go here, I can move it around. So this was a really nice way of planning. And I could have color coded, restaurants one thing, shopping things one thing. I just didn't go there, just because. And so I found this really nice for kind of setting up where, and then together with my map, we wouldn't be going, having never been there. Some things I wanted to do were in one area, and then another thing was going back. So I was going back and forth. So having this helped me put things kind of like in clusters. Like Tuesday, for example, we're we already have the tour, the USS Arizona. So I was going to make it like my Honolulu Day, see places around the area so we wouldn't have to drive an extra hour to go see something and then come back. We still might do that, but for overall planning, it really helps make sure we're kind of, in a local spot and not wasting money on gas and stuff like that, or just traveling time. So there is no set thing. Nothing's really set in stone. Like I said, we could move things around depending what we decide to do that morning, So I don't know, I was really proud of myself for doing that. And then before we even did that, I had this list of places I was asking my friends, some of my coworkers who've been there, who've lived there, of places to go to. So I've got a list, and if there's anywhere you've been to, someday we're gonna go back again. And so if there's somewhere you'd like to go to or love going to, I'd love to hear. And I haven't updated this completely. There are some places I still want to go to that aren't on this list. Yeah, this is about the thing we need to go to, the luau we're going to. So I have confirmation numbers, dates, all that kind of thing. And I made a little packing list. Just sketching one out. I know there's apps for your phone and stuff like that, but it is a 5-hour flight. We have kids who may be playing on our phones. Electronics doesn't always work. I want to have a copy. And I also have one on my computer that I'm going to print out. I have Mac, so I have it on the iCloud. So I did it on my laptop. I could see it on all the different things. My iPad, my iPhone, that kind of thing. So it'll be really nice to have that printed out. And then I have one for clothes. I had one for just everything else, toiletries, that kind of thing. And then extra paper just to write on. So that's that. The map I showed you, I kind of just highlighted lots of places. And then the tour book, I did, yes, I am a nerd. I do have things marked off, mainly just maps. And in some of these places, the places we really want to go to, like my husband wants to take a picture in front of the statue. These are the places we want to go. Like green is the like this is snorkeling, so more outdoorsy type things, and this is more, I don't know, urban kind of setting. So here, my daughter, we have a daughter, her name is Emma, so we want to see the Queen Emma Summer Palace and other places. I just highlighted so I'm not writing over anything and accidentally having pen going through. So just a couple of little things. Like I said, just the maps that are highlighted. And this is my list of other places that I would really want to eat at, because I'm all about the food. We saw this Yelp's top 100, so there's some places that are in Honolulu and Oahu that are on that list. So I just printed them here. And I am keeping it in here so that when we're out and about, if we see it or, we have something else to add, got it right there. Hubby went to the post office to stop the mail, so have this little thing that I need to fill out and put into our mailbox or give it to the post office. So that's it. That is how I am planning our trip. I know there's a lot of things. It kind of went kind of fast. If you have questions, I'll make a video on the things we bring, because I love looking at what's in my suitcase type videos, that kind of thing. And one of the things that I think I mentioned already is that we're hoping to do, there's 5 of us going, I'm hoping to do mostly carry-on and just have one check luggage. We'll see how that works. So, yeah. Oh, and then another thing, because I am a scrapbooker and I don't really have much time to scrapbook anymore. Last Christmas, my good friend Dina gave to me and our group of friends. We have this like $10, no, something like that, thing where we just share gifts. And our theme was traveling, which we're sticking with this year. And so she gave us little reflections, travel binder, things. So I'm going to bring this with me. And I have she also gave these little cards, just travel cards to write things on. So I was going to put all sorts of random things, fill out things. There's places for pictures, journaling. I was gonna tape receipts on here. I'm gonna bring some washi tape with me, and this is gonna be our little Hawaii journal, and there's some pockets already in here, so it's gonna be cute. And yeah, when I'm done with it, after the pictures and everything, I will make a little video of it. So I'm sure there is a Hawaii one or a beach tropical themed one, but this is what we have, and it's very cute. I do have some beach type cards, so I have to find those, and stickers and that kind of thing to beach it up some more. And yeah, that's it. That is my little planning thing. This is already kind of long, so thank you for watching, and hope you're having a great summer, and I will chat with you later. Bye.